problem is, it's got to go to Lansing and back. These things take time. Temporary Medicaid cards are issued only for medical necessities.
Why is everything such a fucking hassle with you guys, huh? I'm sitting here in need of help and you're giving me bullshit about medical fucking necessities? It is a fucking necessity for me to get into fucking detox before I kill some motherfucking body! You understand what I'm fucking saying?
Yeah, I understand. Oh, I understand. Let me see if you understand this, my man. Rules are rules. Am I supposed to change them because you sitting across there screaming? Take a look at you. You fucking walk in here after 5, 10, however many years, and because today is the day you decide to kick, the whole fucking world is supposed to stop! Is that it? We all have been waiting for the day that you come through that door and tell us you no longer wanted to be a fucking dope fiend, right?
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my bride. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my bride. Great vengeance and furious anger.
My anger consumes me, seeing nothing but red. Yeah, I'm knocking dude out and leaving him for dead. In my mind, what is said reverberates. I can't contemplate, otherwise the pain exacerbates. My fucked up life is all fucked up, right? So here I stand tonight, almost ready to fight my self-spirit against my own mind. It's only a matter of time before I pick up the 9 and destroy my future. Anger breathes in fire and tortures this loser. I could have been a user, instead I want to punch a hole in every wall, cause the anger just needs a breath of fresh air or even a phone call to get going. Every day is mind-blowing. If change is a plane, then where the fuck am I going? I didn't sign up for this, I'm done a no-show. I'll introduce him to one of my fists, as one blow shows the anger and self-hatred are present, waiting to turn me into a motherfucking menace, mocking me, taunting me. So I will fuel the anger, it only wants destruction and constant danger. See, I felt this way many times with many rhymes that fired like napalm. My anger is a ticking time bomb with no alarm. Kaboom!
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my bride. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my bride. Great vengeance and furious anger.
You ever wake up and felt so lethal? Rage is the weapon, anger fuels the need to fall to evil, because the trail I blaze in so many ways only traverses known paths. All have been explored. This anger is all knowing, and knowing it wants more leads to no resolution. So much confusion, my own institutions failed me, so useless. The only thing to be is angry, so I lash out at those closest to me, because it's so hardly ever a time where I don't feel pissed. Looking in the mirror and all I see is a fist. I live in agony of someone eternally failing me just to be happy, cause the anger is like ecstasy and I'm hooked, there is no escape. Listen to the lyrics and just take a break, cause anger is a snake. It will strike you back and attack, make you hurt yourself in order to prove that you are whack. And once it's done, it never leaves until you're violent, while some remain silent. The killer disappears only to reveal itself as you. When you think back on the times your anger controlled you over the years, it's clear.
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my bride. And I will strike down upon
She broke my heart, oh yes it's true. So I just do what I always do, isolate. But wait, the other side wants a vote to contemplate. Break free to the left, you'll get hurt to the right. There's too much noise and it's too cramped in here for the night. How can I escape this tomb, this temple? I only release parts on instrumentals, and even then it feels like a den. My castle is so spacey with no one moving in, so I stumble around depressed, wondering all day, isn't this a mess? I was born into death, the only question is, how will I gain my rest? But F that, no, if I lose control, then who will be here to envelop my throne? My kingdom needs a king, like it or not. Suicide isn't an option and neither is getting shot. Can you help me break free from my prison? You see, I was born in it, it's a part of me. If you know the answer, please let me know, cause I packed my bags and I'm ready to go. Can you help me break free from my prison? You see, I was born in it, it's a part of me. If you know the answer, please let me know, cause I packed my bags and I'm ready to go. No muffled voice offered a reply, banging against the wall as I began to cry. Bella dived deeper into agony. It hurts when she left, it hurts even more, like a bullet to the chest. A catastrophe is what I'm thinking. See things through my vision. Maybe you'll see all the times of sheer misery, from being bullied to fearing my memories. Now I can add one more to the registry. I lay awake screaming to end it terribly, but it's all mistaken. My heart is aching. I'm trying to change what their closure is like. Clay with no Aiken, Troy with no Aikman, Jesse with no Bateman, and Bate with no shaking. I awaken to this endless prophecy. Hold up, someone out there will cherish me. Can you help me break free from my prison? You see, I was born in it, it's a part of me. If you know the answer, please let me know, cause I packed my bags and I'm ready to go. Can you help me break free from my prison? You see, I was born in it, it's a part of me. If you know the answer, please let me know, cause I packed my bags and I'm ready to go. If you're hearing this, then it's too late. Change had a way of sealing my fate. Just know this time I changed my mind. I decided to live and defeat time. No longer a doorstep, no longer your doormat. I'm coming back stronger. Perhaps we could talk, perhaps we could be friends, but someone to step on, never again.
Listen to this soul. Kill my brother. Malice in my house. Hatred. Destroy my family. You listen. Take a lesson from the lesson. If we don't come together, right now, we too will be destroyed.
So I took the time and liberty to write this down. So, see, I used to think misery was solely for me, until I realized that it's all a fallacy. It's only energy, like animosity. If hatred can evolve, then so can we. My head was rushed with clarity as I stepped out full of sincerity. It was all a dream, as much as it gleamed to understand myself more than back as a teen. Scream was the notion, full of emotion. Tides flow in the ocean, causing erosion. Constant wear and tear. I beat myself up because back then I thought that nobody cared. My own critically telling me to switch. I take my bumps and continue because I don't miss my time to spend on family, a lover, and myself is all part of life. You see, my destiny is set. Music is that, making it until I'm 100 and flat or round, depending on how it goes down. The sound saved my life, turned around a frown that had malice, so I drank out of a chalice to find peace. But it all deceased as the intake increased. So thank you hip hop, thank you exercise. A well-balanced life can keep you alive. Thank you therapy, and much love to my family. It's all good, straight up and down. Misery evolved into this metamorphic sound. So I guess you're wondering what the conclusion is. My thesis. Well, my conclusion is that misery evolves into something much more beautiful in the end. Yeah. Word. On and on, I keep going, making sure to stay positive and showing up, just like state to state. I got myself a date as I contemplate on how I've ever been down in the dumps, where it was that I bumped into myself. Never change for wealth. The most important thing in life is health, inner happiness for thyself is what I recall. Just standing tall in the void, I could see it all. The future is brighter when you flip the switch. It only gets darker if the lights get hit. But believe me, what I see will be more than this. Music carries me like profits to a charity. Here I be chillin' where the losers be. Straight from the LAC. I hope one day to be happily married, chillin' in the house with a few platinum records with my family. Only person with a gun to aim usually is broken to the point beyond restraint. Don't fight yourself, you got something to lose. Your life is yours, as are your shoes. Can only be filled by you. Take a second for pain, take a second just to refrain from being totally insane. Think this through, because the hard truth is it only takes one to change. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make a change, because if you don't, ain't no change gonna happen for you. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it's quite beneficial, like giving every whistle to opposing teams. We scream fuck the officials, dismissals for shizzle. Turn it up just a little as I change my ways from Cookie McGriddles. Different from the average, just like Mad Lib. I make these kids mad that I just scored a hat trick. So far underground, past the 7 train, I couldn't explain. It's like a migraine mixed with pain and deception. Crews I be wrecking, no jealousy or envy on the MIC and RAP. I had to change, otherwise I'd DIE straight from the gutter out of LAC. Kids still don't understand, you gotta beat the man, but treat the man as part of the plan. Otherwise, like a fan, you'll get your chance to spin, but most times you'll get caught up in the chin. It's quite beneficial, but beneficial, beneficial. It's quite beneficial, it's quite beneficial. Throughout history, I've made some enemies. Even those who were close to me fell into that category. Not an allegory, no longer a myth, as I'm changing like this. Water into mist, and mist into fog. Transformation just like Megatron, but I ain't robotic. My style is hypnotic. Have a taste first before you go and toss it. My metamorphosis is nearly complete. I never thought I'd have a date without cold feet, as my seat is no different from yours. The only question is, are you ready to soar past expectations, past all the noise? Change for yourself, don't change for the boys. They be the first to say your new persona is whack. It ain't that, homie, I'm just fighting back with this attack. It's quite beneficial, but beneficial, beneficial. It's quite beneficial, it's quite beneficial. Well, it's me once again, could be more, could be less. Once I pick up the pen, here we go again. Me in my headspace, I sit, I chill, I meditate. As I gravitate, no one could insinuate. Let me demonstrate, I was the lowliest of lows. Colder when it snows, as I'm looking just for show. Joints to elbows, blunts were rolled slow. As I was alone, Mr. Invisible. Until I said, fuck that, be myself with the hat. 7'6" on the front, cause it's a Philly cap. I talk with slang, if you remember my name, then remember the message instilled with the game that I spit. I'm on that Shakespearean tip, where pain is real life, as real life is a trip. As my hive mind entered rock bottom, yo, I got problems, but only I can solve them. I trust in me, cause nobody will love me quite like me until I die on the MIC. It's a destiny that I trust in me, cause nobody will love me quite like me until I die on the MIC. It's a destiny. My madness was lethal, unleaded and evil. No wonder why it took so long for the sequel. But now I'm doing better, feeling better too. A big fuck you to anyone from a crew who left me spineless, allergic to bullshit up in the sinus. At first it was a minus, but now it's just timeless. The pain was engraved, I'm no longer a slave to it. My knowledge will carry me further than a Buick, because I'm used to feeling good. Confidence is back, like it was trapped in the cage of isolation. The feeling of sensation is super duper. Yeah, I'm really corny and all, but funny just like Super Troopers. Although I'm no comedian, I almost crashed on the median. I swerved away from so-called death and drew a breath, because I trust in me, cause nobody will love me quite like me until I die on the MIC. It's a destiny that I trust in me, cause nobody will love me quite like me until I die on the MIC. It's a destiny.
For many years, I struggled with trust. Who here has struggled with trust? And when I say trust, do you think I mean trusting others? Yes? Yeah, I can see some nods. For so long, I believed that trust was about trusting others. But I was wrong. I didn't fully understand trust until I dared go on a solo.
I trust in me, cause nobody will love me quite like me until I die on the MIC. It's a destiny that I trust in me, cause nobody will love me quite like me until I die on the MIC. It's a destiny.
You want to hurt me? Go right ahead if it makes you feel any better. I'm an easy target. Yeah, you're right. I talk too much. I also listen too much. I could be a cold-hearted cynic like you. But I don't like to hurt people's feelings. Well, you think what you want about me. I'm not changing. I like me. My wife likes me. My customers like me. Because I'm the real article. What you see is what you get.